Hello, friends. Hello, traders. Welcome to MyFundedFutures and MyFundedTV. I am Terry Drates, and we have our amazing, energetic, powerful expert trader, Tom Sabo. Hi, Tom.
Hello. Good morning, Terry. It's good to be back. And hello, everybody in the chat. Good morning to Abhishek and Magnus and Trevor and Nate and Aaron and everybody else at MyFundedTV. And of course, hello, everybody at the offices of MyFundedFutures. Hopefully, you guys are watching us as well. Good morning to you, Terry.
Absolutely. They are. I think they have big screens are watching us for sure.
I can imagine like, oh, these guys are talking about us. Yes. You guys.
Yes. How's your morning going, Tom?
All is good. A bit of a surprising drop here on the markets, but yeah, I mean, the London session was really good. It was working really nice on the 5-minute time frame. Everything was kind of, picture perfect price action in London session. I will explain it later. But yeah, everything was good. Having a good time, having fun. Market is moving. So let's see,
Yes, let's get started. We have a lot to discuss. We have Myth on with us today and also Pine Tree Trader. I can share the schedule.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hi, Pine. Hi, Myth.
What up? Good morning.
Hello.
Really quickly, I would like to challenge the expert part of the trader that you called Tom.
Yeah, I want to challenge that too on your end. Yeah.
So the trolling, it has already started.
Yeah, Myth already owes me a lot of money for my for copyright purposes. The Tom Sabo box and all those things. So you need to pay me a lot of money. Yeah, you know that, right?
The check is in the mail.
Yeah, which mail?
It'll show up later.
Okay. Yeah.
How are you guys?
Doing great.
How are you guys? Good.
Yeah,
I'm doing awesome. Yeah, doing awesome. I'm looking to finally short YM into that open gap from 3 weeks ago. I mean, the market's pushing down, so
I haven't even
been watching that.
I need to open a YM chart. I've never even opened one.
Maybe I will do that too. Who knows?
Pine Tree's giving me some motivation to open it.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I think it's a good move today. The market's pushing down, so
I am long on ES. I'm looking for 704.25. I will pass a builder account if it hits 704.25. So we'll see. Stop is currently at break even. I'm long from 96.
Oh, that's good.
And you also locked in $200 already, Myth? Oh, hello?
Oh, we lost him.
He's calculating. He's thinking. He's thinking.
Yes, I think he did lock in $200. So
today, can you hear me now, though?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
So today is Thursday. You are watching Terry, Tom, Pine, and Myth. And then at 10:30, we have SK, the inventor of the kaboosh and the kaboom. I did learn what
it doesn't matter,
This way, kaboom. And it doesn't matter. And get in there.
Get in there.
Get in there.
Guys, we need to put all those, quotes into like, we need to put some merch on out there with those quotes. It would be amazing. Everybody would get those. Anyway, I just love it. The kaboosh needs to be copyrighted as well.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. So what do you see in the charts, Tom?
Oh, yeah. So, as I was saying, the London session was really good. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm totally addicted to trading the order blocks with my favorite supply zone and demand zone. So I just I practiced a lot and backtested also a lot with the entries on these order blocks. And of course, I still kind of using the fair value gaps on the pullbacks. And no strategy hopping or anything, because I do the same exact thing every week, every month, ever since like the last 2 or 3 years. But like using these order blocks for entries is kind of, something that I'm really liking to do, especially on the 5-minute time frame and higher. So anyway, in London session, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 order blocks, and guess what? All of them were winners. Everything was a win, even on gold, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. But anyway, we had a tight range, so-called tight range in in Asia session, hovering in between 29,581 and 29,684. So everything was, textbook. I must say that this was just another proof that I really like to trade when the market is kind of ranging a bit. So I don't know what about you guys, but I definitely like the ranging market. I'm not talking about like a 10 or 20 points of range, but I'm talking about like 100 to 200 points of a range. That's like decent enough, good levels on the lower time frames as well. But anyway, we were ranging in between Asia highs and lows. Finally, NQ took that level down and retested the Asia low, actually just at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard. So it was really good price action, really good level there. And then ever since then, we are dropping lower. There was a daily swing low, I think, at 29,241. So we actually hit that to the tick just a little bit earlier at 8:35, and now we are seeing a bit of a reversal or a pump, maybe. Who knows? It's going to be a complete recovery, but it's happening, and who knows? If this is going to turn to the downside again, then we're going to go below 29,200. In terms of zones, I don't see anything. So I checked the 15, the 5-minute, and everything. No, favorite targets there to go with, but I'm going to be focusing on fair value gaps on the 5 and the 15-minute chart. So that's what I would be looking for in terms of targets. But yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. A quick look on gold, same situation. It was really good. The market was respecting the same type of order blocks on the 5-minute. It was ranging, but I was surprised that on my London stream, I was able to get like 2 really good trades on gold. So it was really good. And ever since also 7 a.m., the market was dropping lower. We're going to talk about that too in a bit. But yeah, could be some earnings, but we'll talk about that. But the thing is, gold is also pushing back up there, and we might gonna get back into the middle of the range at 45, and who knows, maybe back to the midnight level. There is one level which I really love here, is 4,570. That's a 4-minute supply zone. Really looks good. If we could somehow fight our way through above that 45 levels, somewhere above them, and you know what, let's just go with the midnight level. So 45, 56 or 57, I would jump into a buy on gold. But otherwise, it's still, anything can happen. It can just turn to the downside again and just keep continuing to sell off. It's hard to tell. Again, no supply and demand zone other than that 45.70 up there. So yeah, ES also kind of like make the same type of movement here, just like NQ. Feels like it's trying to push back, but it's a hard read right now, because this could be a bounce, this could continue lower, just like it could go higher as well. We're in the middle of everything, so it's a coin toss right now, but we'll be reactive as always. Maybe some pew trades here and there as always. Thank you. That's all I have.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome.
Myth, Pine, what do you think? Any thoughts?
YM, that's going to be my main focus today. Finally, maybe getting down into this open gap down here from 3 Sundays ago. This is a wide open. It's about, I don't even know, close to 300 points. And if you scroll way back on the charts, way back.
That's
this is a 5-minute chart. Has a 5-minute chart, but it's wide open. I mean, it's just got a wide open Sunday night open gap right here. And right now, YM is down 414 points. And that's what I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to look for some bearish action and see if I can take that puppy down. So I'm kind of a perma bear on YM today. Now, is it going to go in a straight line? I don't know. I mean, we just had this big move here in the pre-market. So could it push up into this zone? Absolutely. Will it push down into this gap today? I don't know, but that's just something I'm going to be watching for and looking for. And I will be slinging some contracts if it starts to push down. I'm going to be like scrambling. I'm going to be grabbing my accounts and just pushing buttons. So that's what I want to watch for. Yep.
Thank you, Pine. Myth, you're still in that long?
No, I actually covered. I got out for $205. I didn't like that NASDAQ was pushing into the previous day low. And so I expect kind of a bearish reaction off there at the 375 level, and we got it. So I did, I trailed the stop up there for just, a little over 4 points, and just took it because I thought we might move back down, and we kind of are here. I don't really see a whole lot that we need to run on the 4 hour though. From this perspective, I'd like to see us hold above the 240s here and just kind of retrace some of this overnight move. Pretty large overnight move. I just measured it. It's $450 is the entire, or 450 points is the entire range from the high to the current low. So maybe we get some sort of pushback up, maybe into the 470, 480 area. We got an odd looking volume imbalance up there. Do you guys see that on your charts at like 470? There's a huge, there's a bit of a gap on my chart at 470. Let me try to refresh it and see if it goes away.
Which time frame?
Yeah, on every time frame. I have it on the
every
5.
time frame.
I have it on the 1. Yeah, I don't know if it's just this chart.
I don't see it, but although I'm using TradingView, and let me check on my NinjaTrader, but I don't see it really.
Yeah, it might just be on Quantile. I don't know, some sort of gap like right up in here. So, but that is just above the kind of the mid of the range. So it's kind of where I'm looking for price to push back up to. Right now, the pre-orb is sitting at 36.75 points, which is reasonable. We'd like that to kind of get above 40. So let's see in the next 2.5 minutes if we can't maybe push down a little more. I don't love the top of the pre-orb because it's right at the previous day low. That's a bit scary, but I'm expecting some sort of retracement up here at open. So we'll see.
Thank you, Myth.
Yeah.
So we did have some earnings that moved the market this morning. Walmart earnings came in. Who knew that Walmart earnings could move NQ so much? On the chart, you can see when earnings came out this morning at about 7:01 Eastern Standard Time. It was a disappointment, and it actually made NQ go down. I believe it was the Walmart earnings. Tom, you were streaming this morning, and you were like, what is moving the market? And it's like, what? Is this possible? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, and you know what? I was just thinking, like, you actually did the research there in the chat, and Terry found out that actually Walmart is quote unquote only takes 2% out of NASDAQ, right? So that's not the biggest slice there, but still, like, right? Because and like it's still like a huge company, and like this is how much the market pays attention to this company's numbers. Like maybe some investors, some other similar stocks got a little bit of a cold feet, and maybe kind of started selling. So it's kind of like a ripple effect, maybe. Who knows?
Yes.
Well, I want to jump in right here and guys, let you guys know something, okay?
Okay.
Husk was at Walmart this morning at 7 a.m.
Oh, that's why.
And he put a couple items back. He was at the checkout.
Okay.
And he made a split-second decision. He said, no, I'm not going to buy this. And it just sent the stock down. The NASDAQ followed. That's what the problem was. If Husk would have bought those items, I think we would have went up.
That makes sense, by the way.
That's what happened.
That makes sense. Oh, okay. That makes sense.
So part of the earnings report was post-sluggish sales with slowest U.S. growth in 6 years. So that's significant. We have one of the biggest retailers in the United States saying this. So we shall see what happens during New York. And so that was important news for us to be aware of. I see crude oil is up significantly. It was up over 3% this morning. I think it has come off of that high. So that's very bearish too. And as far as scheduled news this morning, let me take a peek here. So we did have the U.S. unemployment claims. It came in at 200,000. The forecast was 210K. So, yeah, a little disappointing. And then also Philly Fed Manufacturing Index came in at 47.4. The forecast was 24.1. I did see news regarding the bonds, the long end, the 30-year. So yesterday, because of the U.S. Treasury Department coming in and making statements about their intervention regarding the 30-year, I did see the bond interest rate go lower significantly after that announcement, and we saw the indexes go higher. However, we have recovered almost that entire move this morning. So I think that's very interesting too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Could be some market movers there. Yeah. I'm also like checking the 1 hour here on NQ. It seems like we have these relative equal lows. It's kind of screaming that it might want to go lower below that 241, but it's hard to say anything right now.
Where are those at, Tom?
Well, 241. So we have a low on the micro from the 6th of August, and that was a morning opening range. That's a 9 a.m. candle low on the hourly, and so this drop actually. Well, let me just see that. Hold on a second. So that low. Hold on. That low was 241, and this low was 240.25. So actually, just 3 ticks into that level, which is like kind of cool. So let me show you guys. So here's one, and here's the other one. So almost like picture perfectly relative equal lows there. And just before that, to the left, there's another 1 hour fair value gap there. We have some congestion area lower. So there are some levels to go for. Even, we have the 29K number down there. So it's like, we have some good levels on the downside. If this sell-off keeps to continue, then who knows? Maybe it will happen. But obviously, this is just speculation. And even if that would happen, would be great to see the market. So in order to have a good sell-off, I just think that we need to reach a little bit more higher, maybe take out a 5-minute gap here, maybe sweep that swing high at 453, and then sell lower. I'm not sure, but just different type of scenarios here, guys. So who knows?
Yes, we have to be ready.
I think if we get below that current low, that it's not going to be good. We're just going to continue. There's a lot of space below there. So but I think if we can hold that low and just continue higher, that could be good for the bulls. So we'll see. So with the Walmart earnings, I mean, that is significant because I was just doing a little research here. Walmart employs approximately 2.1 million people worldwide, making it the largest private employer in the world. So it is quite significant. There's just a lot of jobs that for Walmart. So definitely, if something happens with Walmart, the whole world is watching, by the way. So and 6% is definitely significant. Yeah.
Yes.
So and if you look at Amazon has 1.5 million, where Walmart has 2.1 million, to put it in perspective. Wow. So
that's a lot of people. Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Isn't the human population, is it over 7 billion in the whole world?
I'm not sure. I mean, in the state of Maine, the population is about 20 people. So, and I know all of them. 2 of them are on this program.
It's 8.31 billion current total in 2026. Gosh. So that is a lot of people who work for Walmart. I had no idea.
Yep.
Everybody works for Walmart.
Walmart's not only a real retailer, but it's also entertainment too. If you go to, that's what people do if you live out in the country, you go to Walmart for entertainment, walk around.
What type of entertainment are you getting at Walmart? Just curious.
Well, if you're just in the parking lot, you can watch people run into stuff. There's a Walmart in the Dirty Lou in Lewiston, Maine. There's a pole. It's like one of those barrier poles. It's famous because it's been run into probably hundreds and hundreds of times, and it's got its own Facebook page where people just run into this pole all the time, and it's hilarious.
And that city's called the Dirty Lou, or you made that up?
Well, we call it the Dirty Lou. It's Lewiston, Maine. Or it's actually it's Lewiston, Auburn, and the Walmart technically is in Auburn. So it's like the Twin Cities in Maine. It's they call it Lewiston, Auburn, but yeah, it's Auburn.
I've got to visit the Dirty Lou.
Yeah,
is it offensive to people? Is it offensive to people who live there in Lewiston?
No, they usually lie and say that they're from Auburn when they live in Lewiston. So.
Well, we love you in Lewiston, people of Lewiston. I'm sure there's some people watching us from there. Hi, guys. So we have about 9 minutes left until the market's going to open. I can share the current promos if you'd like.
Of course. It's happening, guys. It's still going on.
This is still going on. If you haven't used it yet, do use it. Using code YouTube, you will receive 50% off any size of the Rapid Builder Pro Plan. Any size. Once you use that, then the Rapid plans are 20% off. The Builder plans are 40% off. And the Pro plan is 30% off. And those are the current promos. Yeah.
Type in the code YouTube, and that will get you the best ever discount what you can get from MyFundedFutures. That's it.
Exactly. And every time you use code YouTube, it does help to support the channel. So thank you, you guys.
Thank you, everyone. And of course, I just want to make sure that you guys are doing your jobs in time. So let me see how we're doing with the likes. 181 likes. That is amazing. 181. That is a really good start, by the way, because we are only 22 minutes in. 181. I would say, like, maybe we can do 400 likes by 10:30. Who knows? Because, you know, the standard was 350 by 10:30. Maybe we can up that to 400. But, you know, the minimum should be 350. Let's go, you know, aim for that 400. All right. We have more than 500 viewers. Thank you so much for being here with us. If you're watching us on X or TikTok, thank you as well. Please hop over to YouTube Land, just a few clicks away. Please smash the like, share the stream link everywhere. That's how it goes. So we can get more exposure from the algorithm. You know, that's how it goes. So thank you so much for the support.
Yes. And then at 70,000, ooh, we're getting closer. We're at 67,700 subscribers. Tom, at 70,000, you're going to do the dance.
You know, I'm totally ready. I know that Myth also has some ideas for that 70K. I know. But guys, I promised there's going to be the biggest giveaway ever in MyFundedTV history. And of course, the dance as well is going to happen. We also want to get something from Myth as well. So Myth, what are you going to do when we reach 70K?
All right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will have a race between the four of us. And if I lose, then you guys win. How about that?
What?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
I don't know that I can do much. They are only interested in Tom dancing. That's fine. That's fine.
I mean, yeah, that's going to be awesome too. But you know what? For next time, I will find a really good task for you as well. All right.
But nobody cares about the giveaway, Tom. They only care about the dance. That's all they care about.
That's all right. That's absolutely fine. Well, I'm gonna do it. No problem at all. But I will need to, and I need you to do something as well as 70K.
Can you give us a little preview right now?
No, of course not. No. I'm very shy right now.
Just with the shoulders. Just with the shoulders. Do a little something.
No, I can't. I'm sorry.
Oh, there we go. All right.
It's starting, right?
It's starting. Yeah. Myth, do you play any instruments or do you sing?
I think I mentioned before I play. Well, I mean, back in the day when I was in elementary and middle school, I played the bass violin. If you know what that is.
Ooh.
Oh, the bass violin. I play the viola.
Yeah, the bass is the big one. The viola is a bit smaller, but it's the bass is the big one. So.
Oh, like the actual bass, like you were standing?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
That's so cool.
So the only song that
play?
No. The only thing I remember how to play is I heard it through the grapevine. You know, that's the only thing I remembered how to play. So. But yeah, I haven't played that in years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, easy song. So
yeah.
But do you guys play any instruments? I know Tom plays the flute and the harmonica.
Yes, I play flute and harmonica, and and that's all basically. Yeah, nothing else.
Just guitar, but I'm very rusty right now. I probably haven't picked up the guitar. Well, I picked it up the other day, but yeah, man, I'm super rusty. But a little bit of guitar.
Yes.
Chat wants a dance off between me and Tom.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
I like the sound of this. A dance off where you each take a turn.
I think we need to do that, Myth.
I got to start training if that's the case. I got to get in there and start getting some training. So
exactly.
Man, look at this candle, Tom. Look at this candle.
Well, you know, I jumped into a small position here. Only with 4 micros. I'm hoping for a spike up to 73. That would be a quick scalp, and hoping to keep a runner up until like the 395. So yeah, that's all I have, and we'll see what's gonna happen. Actually, maybe I'm taking too much risk here, but anyway, it should be spiking higher up to the 380s. Come on.
I mean, it's okay, Tom. You lost $700 the other day. There's no way it could be worse today.
Well, now that you're saying it, it's definitely not putting me under more pressure, so it's fine.
Just so you guys know, it's okay for us to jab at each other. All right, it's fine.
Of course,
we're not hurting nobody. We're not hurting anybody's feelings. It's okay.
Sure.
Yes, it's okay till after the show.
Oh yeah,
someone's crying
during the show. It's perfectly fine, but you know, after we kind of don't talk to each other, so.
I call Pine Tree. He just ignores my call. He's like, this. He was talking crap earlier.
No. I just go, why call when you can text? I mean, no one calls anymore.
Tom,
I see a call and I go, it's probably a bill collector. So I just
listen. When you're over 40, you call. That's how it is.
By the way, that is true. That is true. If you're over 40, you make a call. You don't text. You call.
It's like, man, I don't want to type this out. Let me just call.
Yeah.
Of course, Tom does the voice. He does the voice to chat. That's what Tom does.
I got taken out. It's so sad. It was a quick. Yeah, the same thing happened yesterday.
It's a probe trade.
Probe trade, yeah.
Probe trade. I do see the midnight opening price is well above us.
Yeah, way up there.
Above 600.
Mm-hmm.
Tom, it took you out. Look at that bounce. As soon as you got out.
As soon as I get out, it already goes back up there. Well, what can I do? All right.
We'll see kind of what happens here. I'm going to take the pre-orb, guys. It's about 40 points, which I like. I'm not in love with the top side. I'm going to be honest with you.
I do like it. I want to see this grab some liquidity from around the 400. So, you know, just to push above 390 would be awesome to see.
Yeah, I think that we could, like only look for 10 points. I think it's fine. But like, man, I hate trading into the previous day low or the previous day high. Right at open, usually it doesn't matter all that much, but we'll see. We'll see how she plays. So I'm going to be looking for 10 points either side if we open up inside. 10-point take profit with a 20-point stop. So that's a classic negative RR for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You can trash me later about it after the stream if you want, or during the stream. I don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
So
don't worry, I will.
Try to get my orders out there. Man, this thing is so tricky.
All right, got less than 1 minute.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I jumped into a long again with 2 micros this time only. And yeah, we'll see. So I definitely lowered the risk. If it starts to go higher than, 375, 380s, I might going to put some more contracts into that position and try to scalp the end. Who knows? But yeah, that's it.
15 seconds.
Yep.
Man, it sure looks like it wants to just blast off here, huh?
Mm-hmm. I want to see that push. Yeah.
YM's pushing up a little bit.
All right, I got my orders out. Let's hope for a win, guys.
Good luck.
Here we go. Good luck.
Into the top and oof, I don't love it. Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Awesome.
All right. We are out at the top there. I need I'm
still in.
I need $41 to pass this account. $41.
Oh my gosh. What is going on with my trade? Almost hit the TP.
This.
What could go wrong? 41
Oh my
bucks.
Gosh.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, this trade was really crazy. Almost hit my TP. My TP was 94.75. It went up to 92. I don't know. This was wow. Anyway. Thank you for trolling me.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I hate that longing into that previous day low. I'm going to try to short here if we break below 333 on the bottom side. Let's see if we can't get this 40 bucks.
I would like to see YM push up more and then reverse it instead of just it's kind of just dropping immediately. I'd like to see.
Let's
see it push
go.
up, but let's go.
Yay!
Hey,
Let's
back. Made it back and then a bit more. Oh my gosh.
Never any doubt. Never any doubt.
You know, I'm just going to say that. I'm sorry, I have to interrupt here. The first loss was only because of Methodical Man. That's it. Come on. That's the truth. So
what do you want me to do? I mean, I have to, you know, we got to throw the troll in there sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but it was because of you. Let's move on.
ES is all the way up to 7706. Right there. It's another kind of a key level. Let's see if we kind of sweep up into that 465 level here on the NQ, and then I might consider looking for a short out of that. We'll see. So we shall see.
Okay.
I want to wait to see how. Yeah, I want to wait to see how this first 5-minute candle closes on YM, just to see.
Is it going up or down?
It's just printing in the big doji right now.
We might have a nice 1-minute short opportunity here. We'll see how this shakes itself out.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got? 2.5 minutes on that first 5-minute candle as well, still to go.
I'm not trusting the longs, by the way, at this point. So I'm just kind of waiting for a possible reversal to the downside. Obviously, we can still push higher, but I would not be jumping into a long right now because, I mean, we have that swing high at around 453-ish, which can still push. I mean, the market can still push higher. That's fine, but I don't know. I'm just not into that idea. So yeah, I'm gonna wait. And the 930 candles low is somewhere at 338 ish. I might gonna be jumping into a sell, maybe. Who knows?
Okay. NQ is about 100 points to get to unchanged price. To fill the entire gap, I'm wondering if we'll fill it or maybe just partial fill. So far, it's just a partial fill. I love your idea, Tom, of like waiting potentially for that reversal to go short.
Yeah, that would be great. And just a very quick look on gold to see what's going on the 5-minute. Nothing. Okay, gold is a no-go. I'm kind of looking for, now my brain is totally hooked onto the order blocks, and I'm just not seeing anything. But with gold, it's a little bit easier because there's nothing on the downside for me. So until we're not getting above like that mid-level or should I say point of control level of that range from earlier London, so I would say like 45-50-ish level, I'm not even interested to do anything with gold. So yeah, getting back to NQ here, and yeah, still waiting for a reversal. Nothing. This is the waiting game, guys. Yeah,
I would like to see NQ hold here and push up one more time. I really don't want to see it come down at this point until we kind of get back to that midpoint. But what I want and what it wants to do sometimes don't align. It's just how it goes.
Yeah, YM's pushing up now. It's finally got a nice green candle on the first 5 minutes. So we'll see if I'm just looking for a reversal. I really don't want to try to take a long. To me, right now, everything just seems a little bearish. And I hate having bias when I come into the market. But you know, with the Walmart news, earnings, and then last night's headlines, everything just seems a little bearish. So it's a tricky spot.
All right, I'm taking a long here. I'm going to try to get the pass. Bam! That quick.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Woo! Let's go. W.
Myth was like, wow, like lightning.
I was looking at the ES going straight up. I'm looking at us trading back into a bullish 2-minute gap and the previous day low. And so I thought that's a great spot to look for a little sniper trade. So let's go. Nice and easy. ES is just going to the moon here, guys, straight up all the way to 77.16.
My gosh.
Almost a full gap fill on NQ, about 50-ish points.
And then there's that push up. So we did just pass the builder account there.
Nice.
So I'm going to need
Nice.
got to pick up something else to trade now. That's, you pass one, you got to trade another, right?
Oh my gosh, we're going
or
for
you
500.
can do the instant activation.
Well, I can't because I'm on the DX feed, but okay. Yeah, the DX feed doesn't work. I don't know why. I wish it did.
Going for that 500. I jumped into a long position only with 1 micro there. If you ask me why, I'm searching for the answer. Don't worry, but I'm looking for that 500 level. There is, I mean, we have that's a 7 a.m. Candle, so 7 a.m. kind of like the kill zone start. That the initial drop started to happen there. I just feel like if this is really what the market wants, then maybe it's kind of looking for more liquidity at 500 there. So yeah, I'm ready to add 1 more micro to this, but I'm just gonna wait a little bit more.
What's your average there, Tom?
Well, my entry is absolutely perfect. It's right at the top at 463, so it's really great, and it's only 1 micro. So if it pulls back down to 420, 430, maybe I will add 1 more, and that would be it.
One thing of a little interesting note here, is that the ES is at the previous day open price as well. So it's kind of at the midpoint, 77.16 there. We still got the gap fill from the overnight above. I guess on the ES is what, 77.33. NASDAQ's at the 560 area. So with this momentum, it looks like that's probably where we're headed. I'm
short YM. I'm taking the probe trade. Just stop above that 5-minute candle. Short. I'm gonna look for the low, maybe more.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a stop loss somewhere.
Push this thing down for Pioneer.
Only risking it right around $80. I don't know. It's a cheap trade.
Go.
Ooh.
Okay.
Let me take a quick look at the 1-minute chart here. See what it has. Yeah, I mean, we do have a short opportunity on the 1 minute. I don't know that I love it, but I might take it. We'll see.
It is testing VWAP.
Yeah, we are at the VWAP. Let's see here.
Okay.
You want to see this 1 minute kind of hold here, if it can.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at the 1 minute chart as well. Picked up liquidity here. It is tricky for sure.
ES pulling back off that 77.16 level there. You want to see it hold 77.06 potentially and continue higher if it's going to do it. Can we get through the VWAP on this next push on the NQ? Where do you guys have your VWAP at? Mine's at 2 different spots for some reason.
I don't even have a VWAP right now on the chart. Actually,
Yeah,
I can
neither
check
do
that. Mine is 508 is mine.
508. Mine's about 485.
See, it's so weird. I have on one of my charts it says 460, the other it says 500. I don't know what's going on with that.
Also,
my VWAP is never correct. It's never right, guys. It's frustrating.
It is. Sometimes it is. But our VWAP is always right. Is he in the chat?
Always. Yes.
Always.
Guys, just so you know, you're welcome. I just got Tom to say VWAP like 7 times.
Yeah, I mean, are you getting paid for this, Smith, by the way?
Yes,
like how many times I say,
man.
okay, every time. All right.
I coined it, and they told me, they're like, every time you trick him.
I mean, if you cut me into the business, I mean, we can share, I will say it as many times you want.
Ooh,
Perfect.
I like this.
It's
rejecting.
We can get him in there. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I am. I do have a sell stop below the 5-minute candle prior to this one.
I like that.
You'll see. Yeah, quick scalp.
Yeah, I think I'm going to close down my long position here. It's not pushing up there. So I'm still going to wait a little bit here. As
Guys,
I said, it's only one. Yeah.
I would short here on the 1 minute, and your stop to break even would be 370. If you get a close below the 415 on the one, which you're about to. Stop to break even in your scale point would be 370. So it did just trigger. I'm not in it, obviously, because I don't have an account to trade, but I would take this trade if I were otherwise. Stop to break even in scale would be 370.
So what my YM trade just kind of it's just chopping around at this moment. At this point, it's not really doing much. Yeah, I'm just looking for the caboosing. I'm looking for it to push down through that low, and then hopefully get down there. But stops at 230, 53,230, and just 3 micros, and we'll see what happens.
Man, I'm glad I didn't take that trade now.
I just keep asking myself, like, what's the catalyst to like really push the market up? Like what's the catalyst? And and to me is, little scalps and stuff are fine, but I'm just looking with YM. I'm just looking at the overall market and just saying, well, to me, it just feels very bearish. So
we are listening, Pine, because you are going to the live account. Congratulations with Blue Row Capital.
Oh, thank you.
Big deal.
Thank you. Yeah, should have my account pretty soon. I think they said about 2 to 5 business days. So the paperwork's all filled out. I messed it up the first time, so I had to redo it. So it's a little bit delay there, but we should have it pretty soon.
Now, now, Pine, we got to talk about what the mess up was, because listen, guys, this is important. Okay, you cannot put your name down as Pine Tree Trader. All right,
well,
you got to use your legal name. Your legal name.
It's funny when anytime I order at one of those kiosks at Starbucks or any of those places, I always put Pine, because if they say my government name, which is Jason, it's like then like 10 guys stand up. So I always go Pine now, and then and then some people will go Peen? Is that Peen? It's like, no, it's Pine.
Oh, man. Well, they already know that it's not Peen because you don't trade micros.
Well, yeah, I am this morning, but
hey, let's go. Let's go. I actually did that, Pine, when we were on vacation last. I put the name down as Myth, and they were like, who the heck would name their kid Myth?
Yeah.
Right.
So let's go. Had to throw that one out there, guys. Hopefully that one didn't go too far. Sorry.
Well,
Tom, he texted me that on the back end. He couldn't say.
Yeah,
it.
usually I give the ideas to Myth, by the way. Yeah.
Tom, you're in the trade over there, still in long.
I actually, so I closed the long first with 1 micro. Then I saw that we're closing higher again, inverting this first presentation gap. So I jumped back in. A bit of a revenge trade, but not really. Smaller risk, but 2 micros, but tighter stop. And I'm kind of hoping still that we might push higher to the 500s. But I'm down about $100 because of the previous trade that I closed. So I'm just kind of hoping that I can make a little bit more than $100 on this one. But yeah. I'm in. Yeah. I'm in a long. Average is 441, by the way, so not the best entry.
Looks like a bull flag there on the 2 minute for sure. Mm-hmm. So that 1 minute play did fail, guys, by the way. It did fail. I mean, I thought it was okay. We hit the midpoint of the range. There wasn't a ton of momentum, but hey, I didn't take the loss because I didn't have an account to trade. So sometimes, small blessings. We got to count our small blessings.
Yeah.
So
small things does
you passed the account today, Myth, and you passed it with us live.
Yeah, now I just picked up a 50K pro account, or not a pro, a rapid account, a rapid end of day.
End of day.
Okay.
Rapid end of day.
Yeah, so we're gonna start trading that. Let's go.
Someone asked in the chat, like, how do you get instant activations? And it's when you trade with Tradeovate, you can get the instant activations.
You will see it on your dashboard.
Yep.
So when you select the account, you have different options. So if you pick the Tradeovate one, then you'll have access to that instant activation. And it's when you log into your dashboard with MyFundedFutures, up in the corner immediately after you pass, you'll see an upgrade, and then click on it, and then you'll get instant activation. I have noticed that the first hour of Globex, it's like updating everyone's accounts from earlier. So after that first hour during Globex, though, you'll be able to instantly activate it, because that is a hack where you can, let's say I buy a rapid end of day account. Right now during New York, I get 50. And then during Globex, it opens up tonight. That's considered a new day. I'll get another 50%. And then I can hit instant activation after that first hour it's been open. And so essentially I'm funded in less than 24 hours. So that's
Ooh, yeah.
that's a hack. Yeah.
That's a nice hack there. Yeah.
Right? And then you can get
Yeah.
going.
Mhm.
Get going.
Pushing down here, not great for the long there, I guess, huh?
I don't like this. I might going to close this manually. Yeah, I'm cutting it, guys. That's it. I don't know what's up. I mean, it is what it is. But it seems like we might go down to 339, maybe. Gotta wait a little bit. I mean, I was thinking that maybe this first presentation gap is going to hold this possible support, but it didn't. It kind of got inverted like 1, 2, 3 times. Lots of indecision, but not reaching for that 500 level. So I'm down about $270. And now I really have to rethink what to do next.
Terry,
I mean, I was down worse.
Oh,
yeah,
go
go on.
I was
Yeah,
just asking
I-
Terry if she was still going to take the short there.
I'm short now. Yeah.
Okay.
And I just got out. I did move up my stop. I was like trailing low. I do like to do that. That's one of my setups that I love for a quick scalp. Like if you look at the past 3 5-minute candles, every low was a little bit higher. And that's great because the people who are going to be disappointed, there'll be a lot of stops. So I love to trail that sometimes just for a quick scalp on the opposite side. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I got it. W's.
Let's
Nice.
go. Nice job.
Congrats.
Yeah.
So I did get stopped out on that YM trade, and it stopped me out, and then it's starting to fall again.
I jumped into a short with 3 micros, and I was hoping that we then can go back to the opening range low. 3 micro only. Kind of wanted to peel off 2 micros there just to try to get back some of the losses, and then holding a runner below 40 if possible. But yeah, not much. It doesn't really want to drop now. I don't get it, guys. Someone has to do something with NQ.
Well, we just hit
Come
the
on.
previous day low 375.
All right.
We also got the 50 MA on the 2 and the 21 on the 5 at that same level. So
All right,
It's gonna go-
little
took
support there.
2 micro TP. I took it anyway. Just saying, like I took partial. Well, let's go lower.
Nice. Let's go. W's.
I'm
just
just still
winning.
trying to get back from the lows here. I mean, I'm still down 170-ish bucks. So yeah, hoping that we can drop below 340. So
Yeah,
let's
we
go.
can. If we get below this 370 level, you're going to see a bit of a nice, smooth move lower, I think. So
Even much lower. Yeah, go on, Pine. Sorry.
Oh, I should say that you I can't even pronounce this name, so you got me. Euphanasis. Euphanasis? I don't even know.
Wow.
Just passed the end of day rapid account, so let's go.
nice.
Let's go!
Congratulations. Awesome. job.
Awesome.
Everybody's
We love it.
passing accounts. Let's go.
Everyone's making fun of my pronunciation of that.
Hey, you did throw in a 4-letter word right there at the end.
Yeah,
Just
I
saying.
mean, it's
Euphanasis,
difficult
yeah.
sometimes.
Look at that beautiful short on our screen. Is that your trade, Myth? Or Tom?
that's Tom,
your
that's Tom.
your trade.
Well, my entry is 388. I took 2 micro partial there, so basically, even if I got hit with the stop, it should be covered. But I really want to see this drop below the 340 now. Honestly, I kind of lost traction of this market right now, so it's just difficult to read. If we could get below that 340. Maybe I'm actually thinking to move my TP a little bit lower. So I might move it to the 320 maybe. Or
I
even
think,
lower.
I think if we get through
Yeah.
that 340, it's going to be a fast move down to 320s.
I moved my TP to 325. You know,
Only thing that really is
Okay.
holding us up here now is this bullish 2-minute gap. If we get a 2-minute close below 360, we should just continue down pretty quickly here.
moving my
I
stop
have
a
a
little bit closer. Sorry, go on, Terry.
I have a sell stop below the reversal of the 5-minute orb breakout. So this is the disappointment trade. And it's below 338.75 on the full size contract for a quick
Yeah,
scalp.
Mine too. How'd you know, Terry? How'd you know? I copied
We
that
both
trade from
love
Terry.
to trade that.
I like that trade.
Myth,
I found it from
Myth.
Terry, so I just started trading it. It works
So
quite
that's
often.
the secret. That's the
right?
secret. All right.
Yeah. It's a great entry for scalps. I love it.
I'm also short NASDAQ, looking for that 5-minute low, the first 5-minute low or below.
So you're getting out when we're getting in.
It's also the 15-minute or, by the way.
Ooh.
Breakout.
Getting out when
drop.
you're getting
Come
in.
on.
Boom. There we go. Quick one.
I'm in. Oh, no, it bounced. Come on.
Bounced.
I took that for about 30 points. So it was a nice little trade.
Nice.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Come
see.
on, 325. I want to see that 325. Come on.
The 2-minute got to close below here. If it closes below, we're good.
Yeah.
It's funny because you guys we were talking about that last time, where it's like, do you wait for the gaps to get filled, or do you go for the gaps? And I'm always the one that like tries to jump in early and then go for those little levels, and where you guys were waiting for it to come down there.
Yeah.
It's just, I like it. It's, different styles.
Well, let's see if we can push through there now. Let's see. We did not close below on the 2-minute.
Come
kind of a
on,
dirty
just
close,
a little bit more. I need to get out from this hole. Come on.
Do it for Tom.
Do it. It's so, that is a little bit disappointing whenever I it's the same for a London Open, or maybe if I'm scalping in the PM session. The thing is, I start in a little bit of a bad trade anyway, then the first hour is all about getting out of the drawdown, and I hate that. You got to fight your way out, and that's kind of putting me into like it's a bit of a sour taste there, like I want to get out from this drawdown. Instead, like how much of a difference it makes when you start off with a good trade and you kind of there you go,
bang, let's go trailing tight. Bam.
Right. Let's go.
Nice win there.
So
I
anyway,
I took $545 on that. Let's go.
Let's go.
We had no take. We had no take profit. We just trailed right behind it. So let's go. Nice. A little bit of drawdown. That's okay. A little drawdown's expected, right? Yes. Whenever Tom's in the trade with you, there's a little drawdown to be expected.
Some heat.
I'm just so glad that Myth is always being super transparent, super honest, and thank you for that, because guys, if you ever want to take the similar trade like I am, just be prepared for some heat. That's part of the game, like we do. That's it. You can play safely, but that's not real trading. You got to take some heat. You got to live on the on the wild side a little bit there, and don't use stop loss. Now, obviously, use stop loss always, but hey, why not have a bit of a drawdown? It makes everything so much better, right?
More exciting with the drawdown, for sure.
Don't you love the trades where it just goes in your direction right away and you barely take any heat? It just goes.
It makes you feel like a genius, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Invincible.
You're like, I am an expert trader at that point, right, Tom?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
You got to earn it. You got to earn it.
Are you an expert trader, Myth?
No. No, not at all.
What would you call yourself? Myth, what would you call yourself then?
Listen, I call myself an ID10T trader.
What the heck is that?
Write it down, Tom. Get a piece of paper, write it down. ID10T.
I don't know. I'm not following. I don't know. I'm following. Don't worry.
Anybody in the chat, can you guys help Tom? What does ID10T stand for? Come on. Let's write it down. Put it in the chat. Man, we got a lot of FIFA 3000s. What's going on?
Yeah, what is going on with the chat? I'm just kind of reading like, what is going on?
FIFA 3000.
It's the keyword. It's a keyword,
that's
you guys.
the keyword. All right.
Anyways, Tom, I'm going to write it in the chat for you. There we go. Look at mine. Can you read that?
I don't see it. No,
Can
I
you
don't
read
see
that?
it.
It's right there.
I don't know what that means. ID10T. No, I'm sorry. I mean, I have to write it down. ID10T.
All right, guys, let's take it down to grade level here for Tom. It spells idiot. I'm an idiot trader, Tom.
I gotcha. I didn't want to say it out, by the way, but thank you for you saying it.
Oh, goodness.
No, you're not, guys. If he's not that. He's actually super cool. By the way, Myth taught me how to be in drawdown in the first place. So he always said, Tom, you're never going to be a good trader. You're never going to be a real good trader once you're not in a drawdown. I was like, teach me, master, how should I do this? And he said, okay, Tom, first of all, put yourself into 5% drawdown every day. That's how you start the day. And I'm like, that's how you're doing it? He said, yes. So ever since then, I'm doing the same thing. That's what he does.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh. Let's do the roundtable.
Yeah,
guys
All right,
down?
let's go.
Let's do it.
Hey,
Did you guys
we
hear
got
something?
some forms coming in the chat, guys.
I like it.
Let's go. That's a sweet sound of a giveaway. Everyone, drop what you're doing. MyFundedFutures will be dropping a form in our chat. Make sure you get your name on that form for a chance to win a free account from MyFundedFutures. You do have to be present in order to win. So if you see your name announced in our chat, make sure you tag at MyFundedFutures Prop Firm in order to claim your prize. Good luck. Okay, the first topic. Biggest mistake that day traders make. This is kind of a free one. So you get to tell us what you think the biggest mistake is. Myth.
Listen, I think the biggest mistake is not walking away red. So if you,
I thought you
if
were
you
going to say listening to Myth, but anyway.
yeah. Same thing. No. But not walking away red. I mean, the ability to be able to walk away at your daily loss limit, whether that's based on the account that you have or a daily loss limit that you've set for yourself, is a huge mistake. And I still do that to this day. I think everybody does. I think that's the hardest thing to do, to walk away when you're red.
Yes. Walking away when you're red. Hardest thing. Pine, what do you think?
For me, it's trading your own money, putting your own money in a personal brokerage account. Before, I mean, I did this. I put money in my own personal brokerage account before I could even pass an evaluation, and I ended up losing a lot of money, and it cost me years probably of finances and stuff. So that's, for me, that was the biggest mistake that I've ever made. So I if you're a new trader, get it, you get a cheap eval, sling that around, practice. Not financial advice, but yeah.
Thank you, Pine.
Yeah.
Tom, biggest mistake.
Yeah, I mean, biggest mistake. I wanted to go with Myth here. I mean, what he was saying, and now that Pine said this, like, that was exactly the thing that put me into the edge of everything. So I deposited my savings back in 2018 and 19 to Forex account, personal cash account. I kept losing over and over and over. I don't even want to mention how much money I lost over 2 years. It absolutely put my life into the absolute. So I don't even want to say. It was very bad. So don't use your personal cash account. Use prop firm. This is why MyFundedFutures is the best. And of course, overtrading. Okay, overtrading, and don't use personal cash. That's a mistake.
Thank you. Next topic. Is it better to trade a strategy that fits your personality, or can anyone trade any proven edge? Like where you hand someone a proven edge and you say, okay, just execute this, just trade it. Or is it better to make sure the two align? Tom, what do you think?
Interesting question. I'd say there are strategies out there that are having a proven edge, but the problem is it all comes down to risk management. So it's all a subjective, it's a personal thing. Are you able to be disciplined enough? So with that being said, choose something that personally fits you better, something you can line up with. Obviously, that's very important because it will help you to get more disciplined, okay? But of course, just saying, there is lots of strategies with a proven edge, but it's more important to have something that you can align with. That's it. So yeah, personally fit.
Thank you, Tom. Myth?
Yeah, I mean, I talk about this all the time. I mean, you cannot take a strategy and impose it on someone who does not have the ability to follow the rules when it comes to stop loss and take profit. And so for that reason, I think personality over the edge makes a lot more sense. If this is a strategy that just doesn't align with your personality, it's not going to work. You're not going to be successful at it. And I found that in my own trading, and that's kind of how I went with that. I'm not a 2R trader. I'm a scalper. And that's what fits my personality. So that's what I go with.
Myth says personality also. Pine?
I think that you got to really have an edge that you get excited about to trade every single day, and that you just, as soon as you turn on the computer, you're like, "Ooh, I'm really excited to take this edge." And if you have a proven edge, it's nice to be more hands off, have the more hands off approach, and just let it work for you and let the probabilities, go. So whether or not, if you're on a personal account, you can trade an algo or whatever it is, but just be more hands off on it with that proven edge, because as soon as the psychology gets into that proven edge, you're probably going to do all kinds of other stuff outside of it and screw it up. So
Pine says proven edge. Very, very important. Next topic. For a newer trader, do you teach the newer trader on a lower time frame or higher time frame? Pine?
Everyone has their own opinion on what's a higher or lower time frame. Sometimes when I trade a 5-minute chart, people think that's a higher time frame. I kind of disagree. If you're looking at an hourly chart or anything above 15 minutes, I consider a higher time frame. So yeah, you don't really, I don't know. If I was teaching a newer trader, I would probably just say go with a lower time frame, 5 minutes and below. Get those scalps in, get those base hits, especially with props. You can get away with it and have some nice string together some nice days. The next thing you know, you're passing these accounts and get payouts as long as you're consistent with it and not really doing so much over trading. So I say lower time frame.
Pine says lower time frame. Myth?
I tend to think that it doesn't matter. Chart time is what's most important to a newer trader, and price is fractal. So what happens on a lower time frame happens on a higher time frame, and vice versa. But if I had to pick one, I would say the lower time frame. You're going to get more trade opportunities, and it's going to give you a little more experience faster. The trade opportunities on the higher time frame just are not going to come about as often. So I think the lower time frame is the way to go if you're newer.
Myth says lower time frame if you're newer. Also, Tom, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the lower time frame as well, because we're trading. I mean, we're day trading. We're trading with a prop firm, and obviously you want to get that trades going. You want to look for the same exact pattern every now and then. That kind of repeats itself more likely on the lower time frames. But again, it's kind of subjective. Like, again, what is considered lower time frame, higher time frame. But yeah, I would start with those quick in and out trades for a newer trader. So go with the lower time frame, anywhere between 1 to 5 minutes. That's fine. Go with that.
Everyone said lower time frame. I'm glad I'm trading lower time frame. Thank you. Okay, the next topic, trading competitions. Are they helpful or are they harmful? What do you think, Tom?
Oh my gosh. I don't want to offend anyone. I think competitions are fun, engaging, building the community, very good. But I think it's harmful for newer traders. It could build up some negative effect. It could build some false expectations. You might think that, okay, if that person can make this and this amount of profit on just 1 day or 2 days, then oh wow, that's the new standard. You got to keep in mind that trading competitions having different risk management. That's it. So I think it's harmful for the newer traders. That's what I would say.
Tom says harmful. Myth?
I mean, I think that you have to separate the competition from your everyday trading. The trading on the competition is not the same. So I don't think, as long as you're able to do that, as long as we're able to just separate the two, like, hey, this is a competition, I'm going to trade it a bit more aggressive, I'm going to go for a bigger P&L versus what you do in your everyday trading, I think it's fine. So
Myth says it's fine. Yeah. What do you think, Pine?
I think trading competitions are complete BS. I mean, they literally, I mean, it doesn't prove anything. It's everyone's just flipping a coin and then just full porting, and then seeing if they can, and especially if a competition has resets, it's ridiculous. People just full port over and over and over again. It doesn't really prove anything. It doesn't prove that you're a good trader or anything like that. Now, I guess those are most of the competitions that I've seen lately. If the competition is structured where it's like a very, very long time, maybe strung out over, say, a year or two, then that could be a little bit different. But most of them are like, well, let's see how much we can make in 3 days. And it's just people full porting. So
I wanted to go with the diplomatic approach, but Pine just said it out.
Yeah.
He says they're BS. Okay, Next topic, master one setup or trade multiple setups. What do you think, Pine?
Boy, I do have multiple setups that I like to trade, especially when I'm trading a little discretionary. And, you know, I do the combo trades, I do the haramis, I look for bull flags, bear flags. But overall, it's just kind of like price action that I'm looking for. And so you could kind of like just group that into like one type of setup. But for me, it's multiple setups. I'm not much into like saying, well, I'm just going to take the first 5-minute opening range break every day. It can work, and it does work if you let the probabilities play out. But usually what happens for me, if I take that one setup and then it loses, I'm going to take another setup after to try to make that money back. So for me, it's multiple setups.
Multiple setups, but a general idea, it sounds
Yeah.
like. What do you think, Tom?
Well, easy. Master one setup at the start, definitely, right? If you're fairly new, master one setup. So you don't need to be overwhelmed with all these concepts and lots of strategies. One setup, okay. And if you're getting more experience, I would say, you know, because I trade price action, I would say you should be okay with like 2 or 3 setups. That is it. But master one really good. That's it. That's what I say.
Tom says master one. Myth?
Yeah, I tend to agree with that. Mastering one setup is the easiest thing to do. However, as you gain more experience and as you change the time of day that you trade, you're going to realize that one setup that you might master at 9:30 open might not work at lunchtime. It might not work in the afternoon. So you may have to kind of evolve and take a different type of setup. Now, that being said, what you don't want to get into is where one setup is telling you to take a short and another setup is telling you to take a long, and you don't really know which one to take, to trust. So stick with one to begin with, and as you gain more chart time, you can evolve.
Mm-hmm.
You did it. You guys.
Nice. Let's go. So while we were doing the roundtable, I took a few scalps, and yeah. So I don't know if they can go to my screen here. I'll talk about it. But yeah, just a few scalps. We put in this combo trade right here, and I ended up taking a scalp once we kind of reversed it. It had a nice little scalp off it. If you caught it, I was not paying attention. I was probably answering the question, and then it came back and put in a little bit of this bearish, I guess you could call it like a pin bar type deal. And I just went short, trying for a nice little scalp. And then this trade right here, I ended up scalping down below that first 5-minute open and range candle, that trade there. And so these combinations with the micros, you can see up here the micros, netted me $1,000 daily payout today. So
let's go.
Just copy
Let's
trading.
Go.
So yeah. So that's
nice.
Something that I've been trying to do a little bit differently, is just scalping around with the micros during the New York Open. And I really like the volatility. If I try to scalp in the Globex or Asia or something like that, I beat my head against the wall. It drives me insane. But I like those little momentum scalps with the micros lately, and it's been working. So I'm just trying to keep those accounts around longer. We were talking about this in the back office before we hopped on stream, and we were all saying how we just hate doing evaluations. So trying to keep the funded accounts around a little bit longer, you don't have to do evaluations. So that's what we're trying to do. So
one thing that we did discuss, guys, that I want to let you know about is anytime one of us hits a daily payout, we divide it by 4 and we all get a share.
Yep.
So let's go. $250 for me. Let's go.
the check's in the mail, and I used to work for the Postal Service, so, and I know it's not very reliable, so I don't know what happened with those checks.
Pine, I thought we agreed on direct deposit. Come on, man. What's going on?
That's true.
Yeah.
So Cash App, something. I don't know.
Do you guys see any setups right now?
No, I'm actually waiting for a gold short setup here on the 5-minute. This will not be a pew-pew trade. This would be like another, what do you know, another order block trade. We had this bearish pin bar at 10 a.m. here. If all these candles would remain like this and we would have some displacement lower, then maybe I would jump in, but that would take another 10 to 15 minutes. So that's it. On NQ, I don't see anything happening, by the way. So I'm just waiting, sitting on my hands right now.
Look at the fight at the previous day low, guys. I mean, look how we're just pinned to this area.
Yeah.
375. It just doesn't want to get away from it. It's a magnet. It just keeps coming back to it. So
yeah,
it's a little scary to try to use it for some sort of trade setup at this point, but man, it's just holding right there at the 375. It's not wanting to do anything. What do we had? We had a 450 point move overnight. And now since open, we're at 160 points. Beautiful.
It's tired.
Yeah,
I know. Sure. YM took out my stop and then rolled right back over. And it's like, it's just so frustrating. It's one of those deals. Like I'd like to get a little bit better trading YM. There was a gentleman called his name was Dr. David Paul, and he would trade a lot of YM. He's one of someone that Tom Hugard looked up to, and he was a trader, and he would talk about placing your entries where others place their stops. And so like buying, say, below prior bars low, because like there's probably a lot of stops there. With NQ, it can probably just take those stops and just run with it. With YM, and I notice with gold sometimes it's like it'll take out that previous high right where you think you should have a stop, and then reverse it and come right back down in. And so it almost like where I should place my stop, I should have just placed my order to sell, and I would have been fine. And now it looks like it's going to take out today's low.
So what you're saying is Terry and I did it wrong earlier. We placed our entry where you had your TP.
Well, yeah. Well, so with NASDAQ, it just the characteristics of it acts different. And so you can get those momentum trades off that, it seems like, but with something that's a little bit slower like YM or ES or something, it seems like it's the opposite is true. So it's something that I've been observing and practicing and trying to get better at.
I might try to start doing that. I'll place my entry at Tom's stop.
Yeah, easy,
Yeah.
Right?
See how that works.
Hey, you gotta get some drawdown first. So
no, that is a good that is kind of a good concept to kind of consider. Yeah, I like that. I've heard that before. I didn't know who had sort of came up with it.
Yeah, Dr. David Paul would say, what would he say? He says, as soon as you want to place an entry, he goes, take something off your desk and hit yourself in the head, and it says, and then wait until and place your entry up, above or below that prior bar's low, and try to fade it basically. And
all right, guys, what's the most interesting thing you have on your desk right now that you can pick up and show the chat? What's the most interesting thing?
Okay, I have something. Most interesting thing. I don't know if you guys can see this.
I got my.
That's a pig.
Oh,
that's a pig. Hold on. I can't.
Cute.
I can't.
This is what I've got, guys.
Thing.
I have a screwdriver. This is
There
actually
you
how
go. Now you see it.
this is how
That's
I
a pig.
turn. This is how I turn my computer on, guys. I use a screwdriver, and I'm not lying.
I have
Are you serious?
Oh yeah. Is that an AARP card?
No, this is my blood donor card.
Oh,
And I'm O positive, in case anyone needs any blood. I'm O positive.
perfect.
Yeah.
What
I
we got,
also have
Terry?
this thing. I don't know what.
I actually don't have very many interesting things on my desk. I have my sound deck, my
Perfect.
baby sound deck.
Now, Tom, I've also noticed Tom doing a squishy. Tom, have you know what
What?
is that? I saw you
What
playing with a
Hear that?
squishy. I did hear that. I
Yes.
think the race is on its way.
It's happening.
Let's
okay.
go.
Let me know.
It's happening.
Okay.
Whoa, this is a different look. We're skiing. I've
Can I
never
still
done that
have my
before.
duck here?
Oh, let's go.
I'm gonna
Good
still
luck,
pet my duck.
everyone. Oh, this is fun.
We are
Don't break
skiing
your
away.
nose.
I'd probably break my neck if I skied.
I mean, I think it's a little bit dangerous to have so many people. Okay, anyway, but there seem to be okay.
All right, let me see if I can see some people here.
Yeah.
Sir Ben Zing. I see him trying to push up front.
Go, go.
It doesn't really matter who's in front right now anyway. I think they said top 15 wins, just so you guys know.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
top 15.
Top 15. Capital Tiger is trying to maintain the lead.
You guys will be able to choose between Tom Sabo bathwater or a free account.
Well, that's for a different time.
It's a tough decision, guys. It's a tough decision. Look at Pine.
Multiple in the race.
That's at 100K, Myth.
Okay, at 100K, that's what we're doing. All right. Pine's going to hit a tree. He's going to hit a tree here in a minute.
Oh
He can't stay out of those
I'm
things.
avoiding those
4
pine
seconds.
trees. Yes.
Let's go. Who's it going to be? Top 15. All right.
Whoa.
Wow.
Top 15.
Let's go.
Congratulations.
And I am too blind to read that, so congratulations.
Let's
Yes,
go.
if you see your name, make sure you tag at MyFundedFutures prop firm to claim your prize. Top 15 skiers win today.
Let's go.
Nice.
Congrats, guys.
Congratulations.
Number
Good
16. Don't you try to squeeze in there. You're outside. You can't get it.
Yeah.
I think
You
second
lost.
place, the name was Snowy, so that's pretty
Snowy.
fitting.
Okay, that's rigged.
Definitely rigged.
He knew ahead of time.
Yeah.
It was leaked. So, man, we're just chopping around here, creating
Yeah.
a Sabo
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, exactly.
Creating a nice Sabo box here. What's the range on the box, though? It's about 75 points.
It's not looking
Pretty
that good. Depends on which time frame are we talking about, but yeah, it's
I'm on the 2 minute. Now, guys,
2 minute.
if you're new here and you're unfamiliar with the Sabo box, it
yeah.
was originally named the Idiot Box. Okay, it was originally named the Idiot Box because if you trade inside of it, you're an idiot. Okay, and then they moved it to the Sabo box. I don't know who did that. I'm not saying Tom's an idiot. I wasn't even the one that came up with it. I think it was the guys in the back. You know,
What the? I'm actually needing you guys in the chat to come up with some ideas how we can get back on Myth about these things. You know, we got to turn this up a notch a little bit there. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be awesome. Don't worry, Myth. Your time will come.
don't trade inside the Idiot Box, guys. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
Yeah, definitely do not. And yeah, obviously it's a range, so yeah, there's nothing to do with it.
The problem
And
is
even
the
5 minute looks terrible, by the way.
if you're if you're trying to look for breakouts, I mean, most of the time, that's the premise of an Idiot Box. It's just going to kind of keep coming back into it. So it's going to trap everybody on both sides.
Yeah.
So, but I do think it was Husk who came up with the Sabo box. That was Husk. It wasn't me.
Okay.
Wasn't me for sure.
Doesn't matter. It's gonna be you who goes down with it.
Wasn't
So the thing
me.
is, yeah.
Guys, did you see Tom write my name on Monday? What day was it? It was Tuesday. He has a book on his desk that says "People to Kill," and he wrote down.
It's right here.
Methodical
It's
man.
actually right here. It's the black book. You have your name on multiple pages here, by the way. So
I'm in there multiple times. Let's go. My question is Terry in there yet?
Oh, Terry will never get into the book.
Oh,
That's
so
only for you.
nice. Just for me,
No.
just reserved for me.
Just for you. All the pages, man.
It's fine. It's fine. Remember, I know where you live.
Yeah, I know.
So the low of this range is what, 309? And some
Somewhere in there,
change?
yeah.
Yeah. So maybe if we can break it, the initial balance will be
I'm short YM.
formed. Ooh,
Short. Okay.
let's go. This is
It'll
looking great.
Yeah, it'll either put in a double bottom and take me out, or it's gonna go down to the low. I think so.
So you
Yeah.
want this kind of to turn into a little bit of resistance to continue lower. If it gets back inside the range here, that's not good.
I think it will, by the way. I think it's just trapping everybody. Look at that.
Wow.
You can see
Look at that bounce.
And this is why it's called the Idiot Box, guys. This is really why it's called it. If you're a breakout trader or a breakdown trader, you're just getting trapped. right? Every time it sweeps the high, it's just a baby sweep of the wick and right back into the box. So you could trade the edges. So if you're bearish here, you could trade the edge of the box. You could short the 405s, 410s. But it just depends on what your bias is. I tend to try to stay away from it. Sometimes during lunch, I will trade it. But for the most part, I just try to stay away from it. So, because it'll just chop you up.
It will. Yeah, for sure.
Right back to the previous day low, guys. We talked about that previous day low at 375. That's just a magnet. It's just continuing to hang out right there all day. So, got to get away from that. Tom, you need to make a call. Let's get the market makers on the phone. Let's make a call. I
still like to see this one going lower, by the way, just saying. So it would be still a good thing to take out those rotovico lows at 241. But, back into the range, it's just, I don't know. It's not doing anything.
YM's, I feel like it's hanging on by a thread, but it did pop back up in. My average entry is 117 right now. I got to stop at 197 and looking for the low.
I might enter the short up here, guys. If it pushes up into 410, 415 for the stream, I might take a short. Let's get a little action going. Let's see if it can do it. And I'll just take one off at 375, and then we'll hold one for the push back into the bottom of the box.
And YM is
pushing back down.
YM's getting so close to that open gap down. It's okay to be late, I think. It's okay to be late. Even if you get into this YM gap down there, it's close to 300 points, so you could actually get a nice trade inside this box. It'll be okay to be late to the party.
Yeah, I took a short as well, only with one micro here. The reason was nothing special. I was just kind of watching the 5-minute here. I was kind of focusing on these bullish candles from 9:15 all the way up there. Those bullish candles were definitely sweeping some liquidity. The market did try to push it lower, but at least, we did have some down close candles. I mean, the 10-15 candle closed lower than the low of these bullish candles here. So I was like, okay, if we can get back in the range with a good entry point or with a good price, I will try with one micro. And that's it. It would be also an order block. It's definitely not an A++ bearish order block, but I will take my chances with one micro. It's fine. And we'll see how far it will go down. But I really like to see that 241 down. And my TP is 255.75. That's it.
We are kind of engineering some liquidity, some trend line liquidity too here on the 1 and 2 minute. We've got 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth touch. So this is what I talk about with this box sometimes. Like the more and more that we engineer this liquidity to the upside here, you're probably going to see that run into the 470s. Whether or not it occurs right now, I don't know. It looks like it might, though. Let's see what the reaction is at like 410, 415. It gets above there and just keeps going. And, obviously then it's just going to run to the 470.
Yeah.
Got the VWAP sitting up in that area as well.
It does feel like it's pushing. But anyway, we'll
if it gets back into the range here, I think you're fine. But
we still have the 500 up there, everybody. So if we take out 472 or 473, then maybe it could be still good for a quick scalp to reach the 500 up there. So who knows?
I don't like the short at this point. I'm going to bypass it. I was thinking about taking it, and then I kind of realized that we just broke that trend line to the top side there. So we'll see if it wants to keep running. I feel like it's going to, but let's see.
Still barcoding.
I don't want to fade Tom. Tom, where's your stop at? Let me put my entry there.
It's right at the top of the swing here, so 473. But as I said, it's one micro. It's okay. It should be around less than 200.
So I'm going to put my sell limit at 473. Hey,
all right. I see what you're doing.
Oh, all right. Are we going to see the Hulk smash boner candle here? I don't know.
Who knows? Anything is possible.
Can I draw it? That's a candle for me, guys. That's how I draw it. That's my art skills.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Back below 75 here, I think Tom's good. If we get back below 75, I think you're 100% good.
We'll see. It's fine. I'm still kind of waiting for gold to drop a little bit there, but it's still pushing higher. So I think gold, as we talked about it earlier, is kind of going back to the midnight level, going above that 4,050-ish level, and we have that zone at 4,570 up there. So yeah, it seems like gold is kind of looking to do that push. So we'll see.
Yeah, if we can't hold 75 here, I think you're going to see that move back to the bottom of the range.
Yeah.
It's tricky trying to like pick when we think it's going to break in either direction, you know?
Yeah.
So if we're still just trappy here, we're still just ranging, then you should be fine. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's tricky. It's always tricky.
It is tricky. We're just right in the middle right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought about giving it a little bit of a long shot here and putting the stop at like 365, 363. I don't know.
Yeah, YM's pushing up still. Yeah, it kind of put in the bottom, double bottom. I was doing a little DCA action, see if we could get it back, but
Gotta love some
still,
DCA.
Still up pretty good right now. Up about 250 copy trading right now, so we're doing all right.
Nice.
But we'll see.
There we go, Tom. I think you're good. It's moving back below
We'll
375.
see.
Let's go.
We'll see. I mean, NQ is really tricky, not just today, but in the last 2 weeks. And especially, I think it's because of it's August, middle of the summer, like not the middle, but like it's kind of a seasonable thing. I think when I look back for the previous years, it does seem like that August is having more of these sideways action sessions here, not just in the New York session, but London as well. I don't know about you guys. I mean, if you're trading the Asia session, I did see some really, really good movements as I look back into Asia session. So that's why it's super exciting to see SK here after our segment here, because guys, tune into the Asia sessions with SK. Lots of opportunities and lots of energy and amazing trades with SK during the Asia session.
Yeah, look at that.
Absolutely.
Just pushed right back up to the top of the range and then just sold right back to the bottom. Unfortunately, I was just kind of with that little trend line there. It kept me out of it. It's too tricky there. It's too tricky. Yeah, I was just like, it could go either way. Didn't want to be entering it like that. So
It's trying to decide.
Yeah,
I think Tom's in a good spot there.
Just momentarily, I feel like I just
when would you go break even, Tom, on this entry?
If we would close, if we would trade below, I don't know, 315, 310, I would move my stop to break even, maybe. You know,
you don't go break even that often, right? Typically, it's just
no, it's very
partial.
rare. It's very rare. I go break even. Yeah, I like to leave some room for the trade usually.
What about you, Terry? Do you go break even often? Because I do.
I was just going to point that out. I think every time I've watched you stream, you typically go break even very often. I typically don't. I kind of, depending on how my risk is set up for that day, if I am trying to take risk off, like I will bring it to break even. But I do love just to see the trade play out. Yeah.
Nice.
What about you, Pine?
I don't really like to go break even very often. Sometimes I feel pressure when I'm streaming and trading to go break even, just because I don't want to lose on stream, and that's just full transparency. But when I'm trading outside of that, I never go break even, like
Nice. Hardly
hardly ever.
Never.
It's just, yeah. I mean, I hate it. I hate when it takes out my break-even stop and then continues the direction that I want it to go. It drives me insane, because that's a trigger that can send me tilty. Or, to me, it's almost like missing the trade. It's something that can send me a little bit tilt. So
Yeah.
I hate it. And then if I do move stuff to break even, it's usually when I'm in micros or like scaling in and out and doing that kind of stuff. And then I might like have like one micro, I slide it into break even to catch the runner or something after I got out of, like 15 micros, and then I got one left. I'll slide in the break even or something. But yeah, I really don't like to.
Thanks, guys. Well, our segment is over now.
Oh, wow.
Minute thoughts
Time
before we
flew.
head out. I see SK's on deck. Pine, last minute thoughts, real quick.
Yeah, just trade safe, everyone. Just You know, I was really excited for the market, but the market's a little bit lame this today. So just take your money and run.
Take your money and run. Myth?
Guys, I just got 3 words for you. Fade Tom Sabo.
Man, all right. Okay.
Tom?
Guys, it was an amazing session. Waiting for ideas how we can get back on Methodical Man for all these trolling. So yeah, that's the next homework. But thank you. Good vibes, everybody. It was amazing. So get ready to be cabooshed with SK.
Let's go. Everyone, please welcome SK. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Yeah. Am I live? Hey, everybody. Hey. Let's go, baby. Let's go. There you go, JK. 100% rate so far. Hey, we're killing it today here on this NASDAQ here. S&Ps. All right. Good Lord. Look at this SanDisk. All right, everybody. Welcome. 4 micros up 13. Get in there. Josio. Get in there, Josio. I spoke to Josio in 2 days. I turned him around. Boom. NASDAQ, gold. If gold gets up to 50 to 57, 58, I'd short it. Now, Bresson's going to be speaking at 11 o'clock, so God knows what hell he's going to say. I'm fired up, everybody. Let's go. All right. Welcome, everybody. And by the way, MyFundedFutures is the best prop firm out there. Hands down. Case closed. It's over. That's it. All right. I love the Asia session. I love being here. I love all of you. Hey Nathan, great job today, Nathan. Is it Nathan or Nathaniel? Sorry, I apologize. We got side trades here. We got mathematics, frequency. He's new, I think. All right. Now, the market's going to do nothing for the next 30 minutes. Okay, you get ready. You hear me? Okay. Did you buy the pullback on the lows?
No, it didn't get there.
Yes, I did. I said 87 to 94.
Yeah, it didn't. That
I thought I saw 90.
didn't get.
Oh, you didn't buy it then?
Yeah.
Got down to 91 3/4, Baba.
Jumped in that bar, that third bar in.
Yeah, but you have to put the when look here, went right here. When I called the range, it was 96.5, 97. I said look to buy 87 to 94.
Then, but it missed. Right after that, it jumped. So
It dropped and then jumped. Okay, no jumping. Okay, all right. So we're gonna wait for how much you up today?
Just under 5, I think. I got my P&L close out today.
Yeah.
440.
You're not doing any more?
The what?
You stopped trading? What do you mean you close your P&L?
Close up. I'm not looking at that.
Oh, okay. All right.
But green 440.
All right. Okay, let's go. So, again, just to show you everything, this morning when we got this big push up here, okay, to 470, and then they got cabooshed here, okay, at 10 o'clock. I want to show you something, okay, and please pay attention to this, okay? If you look at the QQQs here, okay, you can see again how, if you look here, where are we? Here on the opening. Where are we here? Right here, right? No, right here. You see how we pushed up into negative MACDs here? All right. And then if you go to the 5 minute, let's go to the 15 and then the 5 minute. So when the 15-minute time frame reversed to sell right here, okay, you went into what's called a negative trend using my algorithm. And then we shorted right here. This was a Picasso. Look at this negative. Where the hell are they going with the negative MACD? Cover gold below 50 here. Where are they going with a negative MACD on the, watch this, on the 15, a negative trend. You're pushing up into negative MACDs. Look at the Qs, 1494, and then cabooshed here, down $1.60. The NASDAQ dropped, okay, 150 freaking points. It's over. Okay, you guys need how to trade using the underlying ETFs. All right. That was a great short up there, man, at 400. All right. All right, everybody. Welcome. All right. What race? What are you guys talking about? Oh my God, Micron. This Micron's gonna be the end of me here. 62, I was short. Oh my God. SanDisk. I'm scared to look at SanDisk. Oh my God almighty. 20. Kabooshed. Down 20. All right. So let's just see if we're gonna get any type of push up. I think if we do get a push down here, okay, we do have, all right, despite the spiders reverse the sell on the 30-minute time frame here, the spiders. So now you're in a negative trend right here, Baba. Look, the top one.
Yeah.
Okay. So the spiders reverse the sell. You're on the negative MACDs on the 30s, 15, 30, and 60s here. All right. Okay. All right. I hope everybody had a good day here so far. So mad. I missed shorting AMD on the highs by 25 cents, Apple by 22 cents. Ugh. Can I tell you something? Doing this game, I'm on my 45th year. I'm getting more upset with trades I miss than trades I lose. Does that make sense to you guys? Get in there. Hey, Barbie. Okay. Okay. Hey, Bearded Warrior, what's going on? Oh, that's really nice to say. Okay. Okay. Yep. 45 years trading experience, and I think well, whatever. All right. Anyway, hey J Dubs, what's going on? All right. NASDAQ, Preston's gonna talk here in a little while here. So just, you know, see patience, right? You see, I'm not putting any trades on. I had a bunch of trades going this morning, right? This guy's going to talk at 11 o'clock. You don't know if he's going to go like this about interest rates, you know, Secretary, Treasury, right? You don't know what he's going to say. So you just got to be very patient. All right. Okay. And anybody here, please watch my podcast, The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly, on my SK Trading YouTube. And we're really fortunate to be here. I love being here. All right. So right now we're in a negative trend on the Qs, spiders, Russell here, diamonds. So market's going to have some problems. You know, I think I keep telling everybody this, but okay. My thoughts on YM. I would look, okay, so YM, if you look at you should be looking at the underlying ETF, the diamonds here. This was a beautiful bear. First of all, this push up into the negative MACD. That's one trade. Here's the second right here on the 3-minute. When you have the ADX is rising on the 15, the 5, you have to use the 3-minute. Now I would be looking for a short off the 15 here. So probably anywhere between 11 and 1:30. I'd be looking for shorts. Okay. I'd be looking for shorts here. Okay. All right. Ooh, all right. I like to play baseball. Get ready on the big ones. Let's go.
So you're stuck here until he talks in 20 minutes.
Yep.
Don't do much.
All right. So NASDAQ moves like NASCAR. Absolutely. See, everybody has a different style. So again, this if you had the underlying ETFs up, I think that's a really great way to look at the market. Okay, you have to look at the diamonds if you're going to trade the YM. That's just based upon my work. Okay, that's just based upon my work there. Okay. All right. So, all All right, gold dropping here. If this gold drops below between 47 and 50 and a half, I would look to cover longs here. All right, Micron pushing up here. 61, Jesus. No, Ribs, you can't do that. Oh, you can't do that. You cannot do that. Nothing worse than being up 5,000 than being down 7,000. That's just not cool. Okay. All right. What time is it? We gotta wait for the Secretary of Treasury speaking here. That's some really, where's this MSTR, this coin? You guys should be looking at Bitcoin futures. Anybody looking at Bitcoin futures here at all? I mean, Bitcoin really, with my software, really great patterns here on Bitcoin. We had a nice short this morning above 72,000, and we got this caboose in here. Nice bear flag right here, 71,950. And yep, you guys should be, anybody trading Bitcoin futures? I think MyFundedFutures allows you to do that, right? MyFundedFutures allows that. Oh, they just dropped. What was the high in the S&P here? Oh. 10.25. All right, Secretary of Treasury is Bitcoin. Okay, let's see here. We have Secretary of Treasury speaking here soon. Micron rallied off the lows here. Really good divergences here off this low here at 29. Just ran 30 points. Okay. All right. I don't have a video, but I can offer you a 5-day free trial if you like to learn. 914-500-7484. You can text me your full name and email, and I will send you out a 5-day free trial to my live stream. Okay. Look at this SanDisk. Wow. Yep. It's a chip day. It's a chip day. It's a chip day. Yes, sir. It's really great to see a lot of you here from the night stream during the Asia session. Okay. And really excited to be here. Again, I thank Matt and Aaron, and Aaron, of course, to have this great opportunity to be here. Let's see if they push up here. I like to play baseball. I'm long 2, 3, 3, 5. Yep. I tried to buy him down there at the 25 level. They got down to 16, 316. All right. All right, gold pushing up here. Gold might fill the gap, 413. That's another $3 here. That'll be about 45.60. The gap will get filled here on the GLDs. Let's see if we can get a another push up here. Micron making new highs here. SanDisk making new highs. If you want to take a scalp short here on the NASDAQ, 425, 430 up to 65.70. I think they're going to be a short here. Let's see here. Thing is, I would love to short them here, right? But he's speaking, right? So short one at 12.5. Big one. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. All right. Why is it rejected?
I did a stop. Sorry, I'm still learning. Yeah, I got one in at 12.5.
No, 12.5.
12.5.
Okay. Let's see if this NASDAQ can stop breaking. All right, NASDAQ, if you sold 25s, let's look to cover 05 to 15. Damn it. It was right there to get short. I cancel it on the S&P. All right. All right. Oh, there you go. You short?
No, didn't tell me.
Where were you offering? 40?
No, 30, 31. And it's, the scale's too small. I didn't have it in the right space when I was trading on the chart.
If you go 25, you go 35, you go 40, right?
I'm working with a 4-inch scale here.
What does that mean?
It's everything's really tight, everything's really small. So I have to put
All
an
right.
order on the chart
Okay.
and I have to drag it in.
I got one word to say. Next. That's it. Next. Okay.
Okay,
Oh my God, this yeah, can it? Oh my God, this Micron. Oh my God, I had to sand this short. Jesus Christ. All right, now you could look to short them again here, 30 up to 70 here. All right, let's see here.
NASDAQ?
Yeah, short one at 1275. Did you have it out there or cancel it, right?
Yep.
This guy's
Cancel.
coming. I'll put it at 1275. NASDAQ again, if you short above 2530, they just got killed. See? It's fast. Dom's the best, bro. Right? Click, click. Call me click, click. Right? Boom! Kaboosh! Cancel it. Never leave orders sitting out.
Yep.
Okay? All right?
Yep. Got it.
Let's go, everybody. There you go. Okay? Anybody short up there? Oh, my God. Freaking SanDisk. Down 15.
You go to sleep over there?
Oh, my God. Look at this SanDisk.
45 minutes.
Look at these S&Ps. Look at them. S&Ps just dropped 5. Look at the NASDAQ. Damn it. Wow. You made 1265. That's a great job. Who shorted the NASDAQ up there, 2530? You shorted 421.50s? What? Look at the NASDAQ. That's $700. That's about 400 on one stupid contract. Look at that. And I had the high was 12 3/4, right? And I went to the short this SanDisk here at 31. All right. All right. Oh my God, 50. Anybody short? Anybody short? Yep, gold's, yeah. That's why I said cover the gold. Preston's gonna speak here. M2, nice, good job. Yeah, I want people to win all the time. All right. Look at this freaking SanDisk. Wow, what a short. What a bear flag. See, can I say something? Okay, so the reason why I called that short, if you look here, just look here, please, on the cues. The 15 reversed to sell, right? And look at the time, 10:40. The 5 got overbought. This is the first bounce on the 5-minute time frame. Right here, the bounce, after the 15 correlated to sell. That's the strategy right there. Okay, that's a strategy. So again, what I'm showing, look at this. What I'm showing Luke here and young Steven is when the 15 reversed to sell, this is the bounce on the 3-minute, and then you take the short on the overbought condition on the 5 in a negative trend. So the Qs just dropped $1.40. The NASDAQ just dropped 60 off the highs. This is a set strategy, okay? Oh my God, look at them get killed. Oh man. Haba, 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 haba. All right. Okay, everybody understand that? Okay. All right. Everybody. Okie dokie. So again, first bounce 1040, 1045. Q's 1045 on the 5. So basically that strategy is when the 15's reverse to sell and it correlates with the 30 and the 60, you take the short on the first bounce, normally between 1020 and 1050. And there it is, 1045, you got the short. Okay? All right.
That would be the same thing for reverse. For
Correct.
as well.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's a set strategy. And they normally set up between 1010, 1020, or 1020 to 1050. That was 1045. That's why I was calling that short, 25 to 30, 25 to 65, or 30 up to 70. Okay? That is an absolute Picasso strategy right there. Okay? Oh my God almighty, Stephen. Look at this micron drop. Oh boy. What a Picasso. And Micron got smashed. Yeah, I was shorting this thing at 60. Oh my God. 61. Look at this thing. 61. Sandus was the better of the two. 31. Oh my God. Down 20. All right. You're lucky there's no scotch here. All right. All right. So that was a set pattern just now. Okay. A set pattern. So basically, I knew that pattern was a short. So obviously, if the market's going to drop, to short Micron, to short SanDisk was the winning way to go here. Okay, so that's that. All right. Looks like the GLDs here. You can see fill the gap on the opening here. Okay, boom. So this is a short here. If it gets up here. All right. You understand that, Stephen? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, on the flip side, Luke, watch the big screen.
Mm-hmm.
The 30.
I have a question before I forget. So even though I understand what you just said and I agree with that, right? But if I'm looking at the 5 at the same time on the bounce up, right?
You want to short that bounce on the overbought condition.
Okay. Okay, it's overbought, but also flip to.
I don't care.
Okay.
The 3 takes the precedent, indicator 3.
Okay.
I don't care what the 5 indicator. You're in a negative trend. Okay. Now watch this. If you look here, okay, that's why I said look to short. If you look at the spiders, what happened here? What happened here? Reverse to sell in the 30 minutes.
Reverse to sell, yes.
Right? So if it reverses, to sell, right? Okay, then the strategy is you take the bounce on the first
Take
bounce.
short.
Right, because now you're in a negative trend. So the 15, right, on the Qs put you in a negative trend.
Yeah.
The spiders on the 30-minute put you in a negative trend. So that's why I said to short the bounce on the 5 and they dropped 7 like that on the S&Ps. Okay? All right. Preston's going to talk here. Okay? So at 10:45, right, you're in a complete negative trend. All right? Based upon my work on the S&P and on the Qs. So again, by looking at the underlying ETF, this really helps you, okay?
And see, so question with that, this could be kind of confusing for a newbie like me because
You're not looking at the S&P, you're looking at the Qs.
No, I know, but for example, if I'm looking at it right now, okay, the question is, like, it could be kind of confusing at times because if I'm looking at the 5, I'm looking at
The strategy is based upon 3 time frames, 15, 30, and 60.
Yeah.
Okay,
So never
period.
mind what the 5 does.
No, that's not true. The 5 plays into certain factors, but the strategy is when the 15 reverses to sell, you short the first bounce on the 5, the second bounce on the 15, the third bounce on the 15 and 30. You don't look at the 5-minute time frame. Now, if you're short and the 5 flips positive, there's a good 60% chance that it's going to make a higher low, right? So, but the bottom line is if you sold 30s and now there's 65 or 50, I mean, come on, it's 70, 80 handles you're looking at here, right? Okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, everybody. All right, big W there. Anybody get that big short? Gold, you got to be careful. He's talking in a couple minutes here. I would be very, very careful here. Okay. So again, my methodology, I spent nearly a decade building this, and really for all of you to fully understand that when you're trading the indexes during the U.S. session, you really should be looking at the underlying ETFs. Okay, and I'm just telling you for your own good. It really will help you. Okay. Also, you got Bitcoin. Bitcoin is very important. I don't know if you guys trade Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin getting ready to pop again? Not yet. I think Bitcoin, I'd like to see if it gets below the 71,000 for a pop here. But anyway, all right. Little caboose in here. Really nothing going on here except the, nothing really going on here. Okay. All right. And again, please watch my podcast, The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly, on my SK Trading YouTube. And the Asia session is really booming. I tell you, really great patterns last night. Great long off the 15, one short, two shorts, and then four great longs off the 5-minute double blue. So again, really great time as well. Wow, this freaking Micron, may you rot in hell. So I'm really excited to be here, and all of you. I really want all of you to succeed, and that's the purpose why MyFundedFutures has me here. So we basically, you know, I can teach you a methodology, I can mentor you, and I can give you the opportunity to really learn. All right, okay, all right. Look at this gold. Oof, this guy's gonna come out and say something. I feel it. They don't want anybody messing up with the midterm elections. Okay, so especially what's going on in the world right now. Okay, anybody new here? Anybody here from the great state of Florida? Anybody? Anybody? Hey, Brad. Thank you, gold. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Anybody? Look at this gold, new highs here. That's because he's going to speak. They're going to do everything I can. You're new, but from India? Okay, welcome. Craig Gonzalez, can you please text me 914-500-7484? Okay. What's going? You're from Tampa? Okay, I told you you're here day and night. Craig, can you please text me 914-500-7484? Craig, please. Okay. Okay, I'll help you with whatever the problem is. Okay. Okay, wow, this gold's ripping. Micron, nice little long here on the 5. I like to play baseball. All right. Micron just ran here. What's the low here? 51. Nothing moves like these stocks, man. Oh my God. Good Lord. Look at this gold. Where's this gold going? Good Lord. Gold's up about 80 points, 60 points. So actually, the gold break, I don't think gold broke. I think gold was like 45.02 this morning. Okay. Yep. Do. Okay. All right. Let's see what he's going to say here. Again, wow, look at this gold. Look at this micron. Look at this SanDisk here. SanDisk, what did it get down to? 99. This thing's going to rip. Micron just ran 8. All right, everybody. And please watch the Asia session, right? Because we do have, see what I told you? Look here. See the 5, right? See the 5?
Yeah.
So when it pushed down, right? You have a buy disconnect. I knew you were going to make a higher low, right?
Okay.
So it dropped from what, 30 down to 64. Okay. All right. So, all right, 30-minute time frame on Micron is going to wow, look at this. Micron just ran 10. Good Lord. I was about to buy this here at 52. Jesus. All right, that's what's pushing up. Oh my God, Sanders just ripped 15. All right, let's just see here. They're running the chips up. Yep. So you got Dram here.
Wilson just started to call.
Yep. Bruson's talking. Dram 5705. Here we go. Oh wow. Been taking that long. Okay. All right. 30-minute time frame reversed here at 10:30. What time is this? 11 o'clock. Oh, beautiful long. All right. He's talking. What's he saying? If they get up to the 44.55 up to 95, I take his scalp. Look at his gold. Oh my God, what are they doing? If this gold gets up to 87, I'd look to short it. Okay. Okay, so here I want to show you this pattern. The 30-minute time frame on DRAM reversed to buy here. Again, the MACDs are below the pivot, right? The 15s are positive. You go into what's called a buy disconnect. And then what do you look to do? You buy the first pullback here. Okay. And you can see here the pullback right here. Beautiful. Okay, so the Secretary of Treasury says the 5-year note, he's saying the buyback could be more than 4 billion. These guys, you understand? Look at Bitcoin go here. All right, Bitcoin's going to rally on this. There goes Coinbase rallying here. So this is a beautiful. This is a Picasso right here on this pattern. I just think that. Hey, Miss K, you won something, Miss K. Congratulations. All right, let's just see what's going to happen here. What's Sanders do here? I'm just scared to look. It's not even acting right, really. Short one at 20.5. Actually go 19 3/4 if it gets up there. All right, this gold, look to cover any gold shorts between 84 and 88 here. NASDAQ just got kabooshed. All right. AMD cannot get going. All right. Oh boy, look at this SanDisk. Can't get going here. All right, NASDAQ, I canceled the short. S&P's canceled the short. Now, gold's going to start dropping here. Look to cover between 84 and 88. Oh my God, what a short. Damn it. Look at this SanDisk. Bitcoin exploding here. S&P's just dropped 5. NASDAQ is going to get kabooshed. This is not good news. U.S. Secretary Bresson on bond buyback probably going to announce increased focus on fiscal consolidation. This is not good news. They know there's a fiscal problem here. They are fit. You get short?
No.
Oh my God, just dropped 7. Look at this drop. They're finished. That's not good news. They know the markets are in trouble. Yeah, baby, down almost 100 points here. Gold's going to get killed here. Oh my God, Micron. We can grow our way out of a debt burden. How are you going to get out of $40 trillion? It's insane. They all should be locked up. This is incredible. Micron, what a short. 64. The whole world was a short. What was the high in the NASDAQ? Oh my God almighty. 57. I think that was, I said 55 to 95, but that had to be before me though. Is the crash begun? I don't know. I'm bearish till the end of September. Who's short the gold? Gold just dropped $9. God almighty. Look at this. What a short. What a short. Oh my God. Micron down 10. Gold down 9. I disagree. They trade, Tom. I think it's eventually, but I think the markets go down. NASDAQ's almost down 100. See that? Wow, that's a caboose. Anybody get short up there? You want to see 20,000 and below? I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if that's going to happen at all. I don't know if that's going to happen. Oh my God, Stephen, 19. Look at that, 13 points. What was the high in the how come we didn't get filled on the S&P?
Didn't make it to 1975.
Yeah, 20 was the high. Maybe I went in after. I saw 19 and a quarter. I wanted to short the big one right there. You're short?
No, I'm looking why I can't find SPY or QQQ on here.
On which system?
On Ninja Trader.
You have to request you have to ask support to help you with market data, because Ninja is very hard getting market data for equities.
Okay, yeah. Because set up more for futures.
Anybody short the gold there? Did anybody short the gold? Anybody? Look at this S&Ps.
Yep.
Anybody? You short the gold?
No.
You just got to start trading gold. Who got beautiful short on the gold, right? Craig Gonzalez, can you please text me 914-500-7484? Please text me. Oh, they're finished. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Get in there. Market's very boring. Sachi, whatever you're on, send me 3 cases. Market's very boring. There you go, Pierre Joseph. Put that towards your brand new son's college. Let's go. Right in the bank. Let's go, Pierre. How are you, Baba? What a short. Oh, my goodness. Sasha, whatever you're on. That's what, okay. When happen giveaway? T-shirts are coming for that one. When happen giveaway? When happen giveaway? Oh yeah, baby. Oh my God, Micron. Micron's down $36. I mean, SanDisk. New lows here. Oh, well, just down at 110. This is so bearish. You have no idea. By him doing infusion of capital to the system, it is beyond bearish. They know there's a financial problem.
Yeah, they're admitting to it. Right?
They're admitting to it. That means that nobody wants to, step up to the plate but the government. Okay, and how are you going to repay back $40 trillion? Since 2000 to 2026, we've been in a deficit. So how are you going to repay back $40 trillion? What are you going to do? Right? Anyway, enough with that. The plunge protection team. Yeah, they'll be out. Trust me. When you see 2 days in a row of 3,000 down on the NASDAQ, then they'll be out in force. They pick up the phone, buy them. That's how it works. Trust me. All right, Stephen, we would have had a nice day there. Probably would have made about 1,500 on that one because I would have kept it. All right. It happened so fast. I swear to God, I said 19 3/4. I saw 19 1/4 bid. I thought I saw a 20 print. That could have been probably before we put in.
Before we dropped to 19, we were at 20 and a half.
Yeah, then I went to 19 3/4.
Right.
Okay, no, I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying I just thought maybe.
It just didn't catch.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, we had the right idea.
Yep.
Damn it.
Yep. Another one.
Market's so choppy. I'm happy I don't have an account. That's a bad mentality. That's a bad mentality, really. I'm just saying, it's a bad mentality. You should have multiple accounts, okay? You should have multiple accounts. That's just my opinion here. When happen giveaway? All right, just ran 40 here. All right, gold making new highs here. You got to be able to trade all types of markets. Not just markets that go straight line markets. You know what makes a great trader? Discipline, consistency, confidence, right? By you saying that, you have no confidence that you could trade any type of market, and you got to take that out. Hey, Dario. Jesus, this ran 60. Right? You got to understand that, right? When happened caboose? S&Ps just ran 10. Don't ask me why. Now don't ask me no more questions, and I won't tell you no lies. All right. Let's see here. Jesus. Tesla reversed to sell here. You still at the same number?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just watching.
Okay.
Patience.
Singles and doubles, baby. And I won't tell you no lies. What's the key word? Skinnerd. No, I'm going to go see Skinnerd in Vegas. Brand new car. Boom, boom, boom. You can short the gold here. 91, to 4,600. You can scalp the short. In a brand new car, and I won't ask me lessons, and I won't tell you no lies. Now don't ask me no more questions, and I won't tell you no lies. No, don't ask me about my business. Let's see what this Nasdaq's going to do here. Micron. Jesus, Micron. Oh, brother. That's right, baby. I'm going to Vegas to see him. October 2nd, I believe. All right. Let's see if we get another push down on the Nasdaq, anywhere down to the I'd go the let's see if we can get down here. All right, gold, look to cover any gold between the 87 and 91 range if you're short. I think the market's going to get absolutely kabooshed. So I wanted to show this to you. I don't know if you saw this or not, right? I don't know if you saw this or not, but if you look here on the QQQs on the weekly time frame, this to me is death. This is a monster bear flag. I don't know if you all see this here. Okay, this is a monster bear flag. Once these weeklies start rolling over, like when I say roll over, like looking like this, I think this Nasdaq right here, day trade, Tom, you see this right here? I think they're going to get absolutely kabooshed. Okay? I mean, I think they're going to get slaughtered like sheep in the night. Okay? And I think we eventually, you see this big number here, 681? So that number here, and if I bring it up into Nasdaq terms here, okay, you can see this. All right, let me just put this up here, if I may. If I put this up here, you can see you're getting overbought into the negative MACDs here. And then look at this number right here, 28,131. We're 1,200 points away to get a reversal here, right? If that reverses on the weekly, it'll be the first time it reversed to sell since, let's see, and it'll be short-lived, I think that, since we got the sell reversal in March, and then the buy reversal back, so that was, you're talking about 5 weeks here, okay? And I think that what you want to do, and I'm going to tell you, as much as I'm always a bear, okay, you want to get the MACDs to go below the pivot and come back up. And if we get the number I'm thinking below this number here, maybe 26.3, 26.5, then I think we take the measured move upward, and I think we're going to be okay there. So I don't know. That's just what I'm thinking here, truthfully. S&Ps right now, where they just get, oh, look at this bear flag on the weekly. This is a monster bear flag. I think they're going to get slaughtered. This is a monster bear flag on the weekly here. 98.5. I can't believe I missed that short on the S&Ps up there. Damn it. All right. Congratulations. And where the winners being defined here? No, you're not, Dr. Dolly. Dr. Dolly, text me, 914-500-7484. Dr. Dolly. Ali's, so many new people here. Shadow is here. Sir Benzington, how are you? Now don't ask me about my business. Damn it. Should have shorted 09s. All right, gold just got cabooshed. Look to cover below 91 if you're short the gold. Anybody short the gold here? Jesus. What a short. Anybody short the gold? Anybody? Look at the gold drop 7. Anybody short the gold there? Nobody? Brad Warrior, get in there. Damn it, S&P's 09. Shoot, off the 3-minute. Pinker, anybody new here with like a 5-day free trial to my live stream, please text me a full name and email to my personal cell phone number, 914-500-7484. There goes the gold, getting absolutely booshed. Okay, booshed. What's the GLDs at here? What they hit the high of? 1645. Wow, what a short. Oh my God, look at this gold. What a short. Look at this gold. Down 16 on the gold futures, everybody. Bearded Warrior, lower. I would lower your stops. Bearded Warrior. How many trade? Forget it. I can't even count. All right. Bearded Warrior, get in there. Kaboot. Where's the bear? Love that bear. Love that bear. All right. Now, again, you're in a negative trend here. If you want to take a scalp long here, okay, you can go 280 to 320. All right. Or you can go, like I said, 85 to 25 here. You may get one more. Oh, my God. Look at this gold. I have a soundboard. Oh my God. What a short. Oh my God. Nobody shorted the gold up there? Cabooshed and cabooshed. Oh my God. What a short.
Since Donna, I'm going to close at the low of the day.
I agree. So let me just teach you guys a little something here, okay? So I have an algorithm here, and I want to show you this, Bearded Warrior. Look at this here. You see this right here? You see how the gold 45.78 is higher than this number? This number represents, let me teach you guys this, the moving average. This number here represents the algorithm where it's going to reverse to sell, which means that when you have a huge discrepancy like you hear here, and it was a lot higher when it was trading up here, that the algo is going to reverse to sell first. Right here, you can see the yellow dots before it touches the 10-bar weighted moving average, okay? So that was why gold was a monster short, okay? All right? Gold was a monster short on the GLDs. What a short. Good Lord. What the heck? Oh, the lights just went out in Georgia. I didn't pay the bill. All right. I hope you guys took the long there. All right, NASDAQ, if you're long, start scaling out between the 320 and the 330.35 here. Bitcoin dropped here a bit. Oof. That's a great short there, let me tell you. All right. AMD, what's that doing here? Negative, negative, negative. Look at the 60s.
Hello? 90 minutes, nothing.
All right, let's just see here. All right, NASDAQ. Let's see the NASDAQ here. I just think they're going to get killed. Micron's holding up the market here for some reason. Same thing with SanDisk for some reason here. I don't know. All right, we're going to end it up. Let's see, get this push up here. Look to start scaling out alongs here between the 320 to 330 to 335. Next push up, I would look to short. All right, anyway, I want to thank everybody for being here today. Thank you so much. Again, thank you for the MyFundedFutures. I'll see you guys tonight during the Asia session. And hope you guys had a really great... sorry about missing that short up there when that news came out with Bresson. But anyway, with that being said, again, please come back to MyFundedFutures stream TV in the morning. Again, look at them rip here. Again, really happy to be here with all of you. So please join me tonight during the Asia session for MyFundedFutures Asia session from 8 to 10 on MyFundedFutures YouTube here. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Remember, God bless. Okay, there goes the NASDAQ. I'll be scaling out alongs. All right. Have a great day, everybody. God bless you. God bless our troops. And God bless the United States of America. I'll see you guys tonight.